Let me pull this a little closer. Make sure. I am Taurus. KB. What's up, Michelle Blackwell? I am Taurus. Sim. What's up with it? Ramona. Betty Allen. What's up? What's up? Betty Allen. I like that name. Betty Allen, bitch. Say it like you mean it. What's up? Miss Davis. Hey. Lily Rose. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you for the nice words. I got them. ah, Globe by Code 21. Sagittarius. I hear you, fire. Swag fan. What's up? What's up, pimpin'? Shantae Adams. Hey. So I'm gonna jump on into this thing because I want you guys. I gotta speak to Rashima Freeman. What's up? I'll be missing Rashima Freeman name, and then I see it all the way up at the bottom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Spiritual bestie, friend, where have you been? Nobody knows me like I do. Nobody can love me like you. I don't know the word, but it sounds good in my head. I think I'm singing it right. Don't judge me. All right. So everybody, I'm finna get into this thing right now. And I mean, again, this is just an opinion of mine. And I want you guys to really understand something. I'm 46 years old. I didn't grew up at the time where white women was at their peak, where they was the echelon cream of the crop. They was very much undeniable, the beauty standard, the lifestyle standard, all the way up there to the top, right? I've been around. I done been around to when the Hispanic influence took over and the white women became more Hispanic influence. So then their high beauty standards dropped down to the more Hispanic and Latin American energy. Then it went to the whole simple fact of the matter when the white women dropped their beauty standards down to that of the African American, the black sister. Mainly they start mimicking the French, the black Haitian French energy, believe it or not. The je te trouve sweet, and I don't speak French. That's how it sound to me. Je te poside, le voudra, and all that shit there. So they start going based off black French cultural dress and ideologies. They never tapped back into London, England, with the thick shoes with the buckles on it and all that shit that are heavy London fog coats. So then it transferred over to the African American style of black, where the white women start dropping their standards down to that. So then when the white women dropped their standards down to the African American experience and cultural, their actual value shot straight the hell up. They actually began getting ass implants. They used to get them on the Brazilian, that Latin energy, the Brazilian energy. They used to get breast reductions because they wanted to keep the Spanish influence, because Brazilian women don't grow big tits like that. They got more ass and hips. So the white woman has dropped the standard all the way down until she came into the African American beauty standard ideology. And then it rose to the sense that they had fire, they had sass, they had a little bit more culture, a little bit more Rastafari in them. They had that. Now, why did I give y'all that narrative breakdown? Now, when now, haven't you noticed more crimes are being committed by white women? And they're being put in these work release camps. Well, they're being released from prison after they do a crime. They get released from prison and they go to these work release camps. Their mugshot is being plastered everywhere. They're the one that's doing the crime. This one lady uh, killed her husband and buried his ass under the fire pit for 3 years, pretended to be him. One lady put the little Spanish boyfriend in a suitcase, suffocated his ass to death. Then they was doing then all the Karenicities and things that's going on. This is due to them being in danger, and they don't know how to comprehend the fact that they're losing their position and they're in danger versus working with the feminist movement to which they created. They started working with every other cultural experience, every other cultural base, and thinking that's gonna elevate them back to the top. White women are born feministic movement. They was the ones that came in the picture saying how men wasn't nothing, how men was dominating them, men was controlling, wouldn't let them work in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant. That didn't come from no ethnic race other than these are the things that white folks were saying back in Vanity Fair and Vogue back in the day. Yes, I was old enough to read that. I used to have a Vanity Fair, Liz Claiborne on the cover, diamond. Now I just gave you guys the glamorous, the Dallas, the TV show, the Dallas, the soap operas, the Bold and the Beautiful, the Brave and the Young and Restless, General Hospital, and them the type of white women I grew up watching. So when I see today's white woman, I'm like, the hell going on in China? Because let me tell you, just like and this is where it get controversial, but I want to help you guys understand what I'm talking about. This is why I say white women are in danger, at least the ones here in America. Haven't you noticed that they have been testing crystal meth, crank, on white women? Not white men. White men got tested out with coke. Let's think about it. Let's use your real brain and get out your racial feelings, and let's think about this shit right now. The black man was tested, the black man and the black woman was heavily inducted with crack cocaine, crack cocaine. And for 60 years, they pumped that shit through the community. Now you got plasma centers all in the black community testing the blood. They pump, allegedly, they pump HIV in the black community. They pump herpes in the black community. They pump all of this nasty stuff in the black community. And over a generation or two, we adapted, survived, came up with an antibody for the HIV and AIDS, the herpes. That's why it's so damn curable. All these viruses, influenza, we came up with a cure. Even when it came to the crack epidemic, they had to understand how the effects of this crack gonna work on a human being. So they give it to a black person. We take to that crack, boy, like mother's milk. But white folks get on crack and they can function quite well because that wasn't their drug of choice. The white man got on snorting cocaine and heroin. It took his ass down a little bit. Then the Hispanics, they get trapped on heroin. That's the drug that took them down. Heroin. But they really couldn't find a drug that can take down the white woman. And you know what drug they found to take down the white woman? Crystal meth. A white man could do crystal meth for a year. He'll age 10 years. But a white woman do crystal meth for 1 year, she looked like she done aged 30. To the point where outlaw bikers and outlaw white Confederates, they said it is illegal for you to, and listen to me good, and if you think I'm bull jobbing, Google this. It is illegal or frowned upon for anybody, white, Caucasian male or woman, to take crystal meth and be part of a organized gang, or culture or club. A lot of these predominant white clubs say, hey, if you taking crystal meth, you out of this bit. Because it destroys the white brain cells of the Caucasian man and woman, but more so the woman. So why am I telling you this, right? Just from my 46 years of living in observation here in Central Florida, we have more work release camps here than a little bit. In all my life, I've seen two black women in these work release camps because I used to work in the boys' home very much next to it as a youth counselor. I used to see 30 to 40 white women walking in the morning time going to work on work release in this community. One black sister, one Hispanic, whatever. But I would see a lot of white women walking in the black community, kick the city bus to get back to this thing, and they were serving out their time after they got released from whatever incarcerated jail they was in. And I used to think, now this is over 15, 20 years, and I used to think, damn, man, I say the white woman strung out. I say that ain't crack doing that to that woman. Because our crackheads in our community, boy, they live for 50, 60 years. Your nana was a crackhead all her life, and she took good care of them kids. She cooked good. She give her bill, her cigarettes, and her neck on Friday and Saturday. She good, function like a mug. But then you get on that damn methamphetamine, crystal meth, glass, baby. The white woman got hold of that, and it destroyed the Caucasian woman. Now, y'all may sit up here and say, well, Baron, this sounds a little racist and all that stuff. No, it really ain't about race. I'm bringing something to your attention that I see. I'm going to help you understand something. And for the white women out there, you really should be paying attention to me. They, just like they did so many other communities, flooding the Hispanic community with heroin, flooding all the flooding all of the LGBTQ plus communities back then in the day with uppers and downers and poppers and stuff. Then with the cocaine on the scene with the nightclub and the party lifestyle, crack in the black community, heroin in the Spanish community. The white community was just on cocaine. It was immune, and cocaine made them cool, chic. They even had some shit called cocaine chic. Then they said, that ain't doing that. That's a party style. We need to know how we can control them how we could get them on a more controlled basis. Then they said, well, let's come up with this whole thing, and all of the models from Dolce & Gabbana and Gigi Goboda and all these French influences, they came up with this style of dress back in my day about 15 years ago called heroin chic, where you would see the little white boy with no shirt on, pants dripping down halfway down his hip, wearing no underwear, no shoes, thin skinny jeans, and his hair all flat and flustered, and he just eyes sunk in, and he looking pale, and he take a dip in a damn pool of water and come up sitting on the edge of the pool, laid out, shaka boom. They say that's heroin chic. So they made it cool for heroin. But heroin didn't take off in the white community like it took off in the Latino community. So then how do I control the white man, people? And I'm getting to this. It's going to get political. So pay attention. How do we control the white man and the white woman? Because for centuries, they've been unchecked. Keep in mind, the elites of the elites don't care about none of us. Black, white, purple, green, orange. They don't care about none of us. It's all about the control. So we know we can get them with crack. We know we can get the blacks with crack cocaine. We know we can get the homosexual with poppers and up and downers and cokes and stuff. We know we can get the Hispanics with heroin. Cocaine is just a thing. Everybody do it nowadays. So they say, how are we going to get the white man and the white woman under control? How are we going to thin out their population to the point where we can control them for our agenda? Ergo crystal meth. Now, they said crystal meth. This is how we're going to get them. So they start pumping that stuff to crystal meth. Once the woman get on crystal meth and she up 4 or 5 days, she done got a horny bone in her. The man get on crystal meth because he trying to keep up with the woman. He trying to screw her just as much as she's screwing him. He trying to keep an eye on her just as much as she trying to keep an eye on him. So now crystal meth done flooded the trailer parks. Then it flooded suburbia. Then they saying, oh, I can take it and help it. But it's aging and deteriorating the cells so long. And then now the white man and white woman have been taken out by crystal meth. I'm the YouTuber that's going to talk about it. This is my observation for what I'm saying here in Central Florida. I don't know how it's going on in the big city, but I'm pretty sure y'all see a mug shot of somebody come across your screen, a white man. They say, oh, this guy's 31 years old. Man, looking every bit of 60. That's the effects of crystal meth. You see this woman out there, she done picked her damn face clean. That ain't from heroin. That's from crystal meth. Get you to picking. Am I lying? Google the effects of it. Black people take crystal meth, they don't get old. They don't get messed up. They don't lose teeth. They don't look 90 years old. They say, well, crystal meth really can't mess with black people. You know, it's just a pastime for them. The crystal meth to the black man and the black woman is just like smoking pot. It's just something to do. You get a little buzz on it. You want more, but you give us that crack, baby. Ooh, woo. That you got us stealing TVs and beating grandma ass on the way home from work. But you get a white man and a white woman strung out on crystal meth. They got all kind of charges pressed up waiting for that situation alone. Now back to what I'm seeing up here saying. In all the work release centers that I've seen, and all the women that's standing at the bus stop early in the morning time going to work, to these jobs, working in factories and all this stuff right here, these are middle-aged white women that you would think should have a soccer van. You would think should have careers in high-rise buildings. You would think should be stay-at-home moms. No, these ladies have been taken down by crystal meth. See, we don't want to be sympathetic for the white woman because we still thinking about the Karenicity of it all. But you gotta, what I'm trying to get everybody to understand and unite about is that the big man up top, the big men, women, whatever at top, they need to control every last single one of our mindsets on a cultural or racial energy. And the way you do that, you cloud the mind with drugs. Now, I just did a whole breakdown to what drug affects what race in a certain way. So now what if I was to tell you this right here? The one thing that they got out right now that's so detrimental, it is the nuclear bomb of the drug industry, and that's that fentanyl. The stuff they use in the hospital, they done got it on the street, mass producing it. And that stuff does, it don't care about nobody. It would destroy everybody. That's the zombie drug. But what if I told you the way that you beat fentanyl? Because I had to think about it. I meditated and prayed on it. And let me tell y'all something, and y'all tell me if I'm right. Don't worry about the opiate crisis. I'm gonna get to that. The opioids, I'm gonna get to that. See, that's where the crystal meth came, because they tried to get you with the opioids. They tried to do the pill mills and everything. And these doctors was getting away with it in Central Florida till they cracked down. They say them opiates ain't doing it right. Because you take an opiate and you drink a beer behind that bitch, you feeling good. Now that make you want it, or you take a blueberry and all that stuff there, Oxy 30, however they call them. That wasn't good enough, because now you just putting me to sleep and I needed to decompress. What's going to keep you up to the point where I can control your mind, influence you with radio, TV, and suggestion? Here, ergo crystal meth to the white woman and the white man, which is the most detrimental drug they're going to take on a singular scale. But when you bring in that fentanyl destroys everything. Boy, that is a burn all end all. That is a scorched earth drug. Now, how do you beat fentanyl? I bet you're going to be like, Baron, you don't know how to beat fentanyl. You can take all the fentanyl you want, people, but the only way it won't affect you like it is, fentanyl reacts with the sun. Pay attention now. Pay attention to what I'm trying to tell you. You take fentanyl, you hallucinate, you do everything. It turns you into a mindless drone, a zombie. It reacts with sunlight. So as long as you got that sun on you, the cells are gonna rapidly die out so quick, and the brain gonna, and you're gonna weigh and swing, and it lasts a pretty good time. So I was doing a meditation. I say, Spirit, how do we defeat fentanyl? I'm just asking. They say it is better. You'll still get the high, but you won't get the skin tears and the blotches and all that green gangrene and stuff if you take it in the dark. That fentanyl is a drug made to be taken in a pitch black out room. No sunlight, no light, no nothing needs to touch your body or your eyes while you're high on fentanyl. Your body won't break down and decompose. It's only when it's in the sun that it decomposes. Baron, that don't make sense. Fentanyl is considered what? Horse tranquilizers. It's some, you mix fentanyl with horse tranquilizer, you get a comeback cocktail, right? Now there was a show on CSI Las Vegas where Patrick Swayze's brother, he was taking horse tranquilizer. And as soon as they walked in, he was fucked up. He said, don't open that, don't turn on the light. A lot of people missed it. And the dude and the police were like, shut up, I can do what I want to do. Pulled the curtain back, motherfucker, green start coming out his eyes, skin start deteriorating. And that was a while ago, and I said, what drug can do that? Then fast forward 5, 10 years later, fentanyl comes on the scene. You mix fentanyl with horse tranquilizers. I'm putting two and two together. I say, so the man was high, okay, in the dark. It's when the sunlight touched him, his eyes and skin reacted to the heat, the glare of the sun. This is when he died. Green stuff, pus started pumping out his eyes and his head. This is when he died. Pay attention, people. For all the fentanyl users out there, it's very hard to come off this stuff. But if you take it in a dark room and stay in a dark room, it don't affect you so. Same thing happened with heroin users. Pay attention to the thing. When people used to get on heroin, they used to go to sleep dens, opioid, the hashish shit that they used to smoke in Asia. They would go to a sleep den, no sunlight, no nothing. They'll cover them up, and they will be in that den out of the light, out of the reach of the sun. Being out of the reach of the sun, the cells then break down, and you had a whole heroin addict for life. They would come there and pay you your money, and you provide them somewhere to sleep in the dark. Same thing with crack cocaine. When the crackhead got on drugs at nighttime, he was able to function better. But if he got on drugs in the daytime, he in the middle of the road acting crazy. Yeah, I done sold my share of crack in the day, so I see it. Yeah, we gon' you don't see that bitch over there? That shit. What does this have to do with white women? Pay attention. White women are the most exposed women when you get into the workforce in the daylight. They are out there taking them kids to soccer practice, being soccer moms. They're sitting out there doing the grocery shopping every single day. They're doing that stuff. So if you got a house mom from suburbia that got on some fentanyl or got on some crystal meth, and she needed to stay up to take care of the husband, the kids, the dog, and everything else, and she's exposing herself to the sun, it's stripping all the energy out of her cell because the sun is killing them and dying. I'm finna look at some of these comments because I'm pretty sure y'all confused, but this is what I see from my little study, and I pay attention to everything. Let me see some. Narcan ain't strong enough to save someone. I got Narcan training. I carry the Narcan thing around in my bag. And there's a law here in Central Florida that says if I administer that Narcan to somebody and I give them too much and they die, I can't be held accountable. Did y'all know that was on the books? Because I tried to save their life. If they get a fentanyl overdose and I just need this, I don't know what dose they give you, this one thing, and I carry it around in my bag in case somebody opiate on the ground, you're supposed to run over there and shoot it up their nose to try to save them. But if they die in the process, you can't be held liable. That's a law. We trained on that. They trained us in the youth centers, in the health centers that I work at and volunteer at. The Good Samaritan law. Yep. Yeah. The dude, that DMT dude, my throat. Good stuff. Cause at least you tried. Yep. Swag say, yeah, EMI, emergency worker. How would a red light affect them or no effect? I don't think a red light will have any effect on somebody who's on fentanyl, crack, or anything. A red light is to keep demons away while you sleep and to ward off demons and stuff, to let them see that, okay, because demons can't see light. They can't see red light. They only see black and white. And if you have anything else, they can see that energy, but red light kind of blinds them. So I don't know, because this ain't a demonic energy. This is a chemical based energy. Oh, security specialist. So what do y'all think about the topic I'm talking about? This is just what I've realized, because I've seen a lot of Caucasian women walking the streets and they not on crack, they on crystal meth, man, and it's tearing them up. It done found its way to suburbia. It done found its way everywhere. It's tearing them up. They are the most endangered women on the planet. Black women, yeah, y'all. The reason why they can treat black women like they treat black women, and I'm not making an excuse, is because we're abundant. They're tough. They can take it. They have no recourse for the white woman, so they want to put the white woman back in dresses. Every other female culture just got to follow suit because the white woman took off the dress and put on the pants. She was the first feministic movement. So you don't think that the masculine powers that be are coming up with ways to put the white woman back in a dress and a skirt, to put her back in her place? I grew up on shows where Murphy Brown was it. Tough white woman, Jewish lady, she all about to get her way. That stuff. All the powerful on the soap operas and Liz Claiborne and Dallas slapping JJ. Pow! I mean, slapping JR. Pow! Feministic movement TV. Good stuff back in the day. But now they're uncontrollable. So so do y'all understand what I'm saying? Spiritual Bessie say just the poor ones. I like that. Yes, yes, the poor ones. Yes, yeah, just the poor ones. Ain't that bad? But I'm telling you, they are in danger, man. They don't see it. They just think they got to stand up for themselves. That's where the energy from the Karenicity come into play. They don't know who is attacking them. They don't know why they being attacked. They don't know the energy that's fucking with them, but they're being attacked. And it's from the powers that be, the government, the elites. I grew up watching nothing but white women go to these work release centers. Right here in Central Florida, they have a building, a government sponsored building off Silver Star Road, all the way down this long ass road, all Children's Way. You go back in that area right there, they have facilities, no lights, no nothing. You walk back there, I'm seeing white women walking 10, 2, 3 day in the morning back there when they get off work on the city bus down this road to go to this work relief center. Been doing it for years. You see one or two black women. Where are the black sisters that do crime at, right? They got them somewhere else. So are they experimenting on these white women? See, nobody gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna bring it to your guys' attention. I'm seeing this. Now, maybe I'm seeing ghosts where I shouldn't be. But over the course of a couple hundred years that I've been living on this planet, right? And I'm seeing the same flux of people, 15 to 20, sometimes 30 in the same neighborhood, and I'm not seeing any of this, just all Caucasian people. Why are these Caucasian women, the poor ones, so somebody said on here, looking so old and so raggedy? You 35, what the hell you looking like a 60-year-old woman? They found out a way to control the poor white masses, and that was with crystal meth. Again, fentanyl is a scorched earth scenario. Nobody's DNA, gene pool, gene strand can hold up against that. That is a scorched earth energy, and they released it to these people. They released it. I'm looking at a little bit of this. Dallas is still a bombshell. Wow. Love, the most disrespectful, unprotected human is the black woman. I agree, love Chaz. Most disrespected, unprotected. I'm not arguing against that. I say white women are in danger too. So again, I'm gonna ask people to take the racial energy out of this and look at the human quality of it all. I'm not taking nothing away from what they did to my black sisters. I got a mama and a grandmama and all that stuff there, so I know how the medical system treat them like shit. I know how the police unalive them. It touched my heart. But I'm trying to get you guys to see something bigger than just this. This is what they want us to fight about. Now, I ain't saying be sympathetic if that ain't where your energy at. If your energy ain't with, making sure white women are okay, cool. That's on you. I'm neither here nor there on the topic. I'm telling you what I see in my community because I pay attention. And I'm seeing a lot of white women in my community getting stuck on crystal meth. I'm seeing a lot of white men in my community being stuck on crystal meth. I'm telling you guys that they have come up with a drug formula to control the poor white man, the poor white woman, and it's crystal meth. It's not fentanyl. Fentanyl is a scorched earth scenario. They disproportioned the black people with crack cocaine. They screwed up the Hispanic community with heroin. They still didn't have nothing to mess up the white man and the white woman, and ergo crystal meth. So I'm going to encourage you guys to really get out your racial ass feelings and listen to what I'm saying. Because you guys don't know that they're becoming a your poor black ass community, and they will be putting these work release centers and all of these hidden buildings that you don't know there. They turn them into the revolving group homes and halfway houses, and you're gonna start to see them fill up with Caucasian women. Now I know some people may say, well, they deserve it. Maybe, probably. Eh, I can see how some. But and y'all gonna miss what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm not here saying kumbaya. I'm not saying come together on bonfire, the shaking and glowing, and we all shall overcome. No, I'm telling you guys that they are in danger as well in their own rights. This is what I'm seeing. Y'all see something totally different. I'm seeing because I'm in this community. When you see, and I'm gonna drive past and just take a picture of it, and when they get off work, I'm gonna do some reconnaissance, and I'm gonna drive past and just post a little me driving past, and you're gonna see the same burgundy shirts, 6 or 7, 20 different white women going down the street by themselves in a work release house, and they all looking like they done been through hell and back. 25, 35 years old, looking every bit of 60. What drug ages you like that? Black women, black men got on crack. They was around for 30, 40, 50 years. Crystal meth, draw their ass up, strip all the moisture, the calcium, everything out their body. In 2 years of doing the shit, you look like you 90 years old. Again, I'm just trying to tell you guys that they have discovered the way to control the white masses, because it's all about controlling everybody. It's all about finding some drug to control everybody. They don't want to release fentanyl all over the world. It's a scorched earth scenario. You accidentally prick yourself with a fentanyl needle and you feel good, you're going to want that experience again, so you're stuck on it. That's a scorched earth scenario. But if you do crystal meth and it's making you stay up for goddamn 7 days straight, and you done got everything done, and now you can chill and you can screw and you can run a marathon, you can do all that again, and it keeps the cycle going, burning out the body, not giving time to regenerate, you're superwoman, you're Superman. They found the drug to control the white man and the white woman. But what I'm seeing in my community is a lot of these white women going to these halfway houses, half of these and all of these damn work release programs here, and they keeping them separated, isolated. Maybe this topic was a little too much for my audience. Maybe I'm not talking to people with really that really can see more than just color, and that's a sad damn thing because we're talking about drugs, addiction. A lot of people done lost their lives not knowing how to fight addiction. A lot of people done went the pure hell and then stole from their mama, done took people's lives all because they didn't know how to work their addiction. And I'm telling you guys, for the people who have loved ones that are sick on this, that this is the pattern that's going on. This is what y'all need to do to fix it. And this is how y'all need to see it. I'm going to look at some of the comments. Was this topic wasn't hateful enough? Was this topic not hateful enough? Did I not bash the white woman down to shit so that everybody could feel good about themselves? Because this is an observation that I made. It's not about racially destroying somebody. And if that's what you own, get off the damn channel. Bleep off and listen to, and we can go live again on some other stuff. But if I'm going to talk about injustice and I'm going to talk about wrongness, I'm going to talk about it on all levels of the board, because at the end of the day, while you sitting up there hitting somebody in the head because they black or they white or they Hispanic, the powers that be sitting up there making money off of all the courts, the jury, the police, the crime. They making money off of everything we do in our communities, and we still worrying about black, white, purple, and green. Pay attention. There's some white people out there who loved ones are stuck on this stuff really bad and they can't get them off. Because that drug is designed for them. Black Commerce, I think, is a real take. I definitely got something out of it. And we'll share this with a friend that I know needs it. Yep. We all bleed same color. Sure enough. You're talking about chemical warfare. There you go, Rudy. Rudy, thank you. You're talking about chemical warfare against. I can't say that because now I'm talking propaganda. Somebody got it. I can't say, oh yeah, they're using that energy on us, because now I get a strike on my channel. They found a way to control the white man and the white woman. This is all due to crush the feministic movement that was started by the white woman against the white man, and it trickled down to every other female and every other culture. They found a way to put them back in skirts. So if you get me addicted, then get me off. And if I do anything wrong, you send that addiction energy and you patch me up again with that addiction. Now I can destroy your whole livelihood, your children, your home. And why are they turning little white kids and one little white boys into goddamn on gangsters and gangbangers? You went to a preparatory school. Why are you sitting up there coming out flying colors and rocking rags? Because the mother is so preoccupied nowadays with her addiction in the suburbians. Chemicalology. I can say that. I'm not a chemologist, but I looked at it with my eyes and realized the different drugs, narcotics, chemicals that they are using to control each race, each culture rather. Time to put us all back to sleep. You get it. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you, Highland Lowborn. That's an Irish kind of energy, that Highland lowborn. What I mean, you in the middle, you gangster. If you're into that Scottish, I'm not an ologist in word. Yeah, I like when I do that too because they can't lose any control over the masses. Thank you, spiritual bestie. This is all I'm trying to say. People, at the end of the day, we could be black spiritualists, we could be white spiritualists, we could be Spanish spiritualists, because it's all going to come from the same influence. But at the end of the day, man, they know us. So now you're going to see a lot of white people donating plasma. Within the next 5 years, you're going to see a lot in these rich white neighborhoods, because the rich white neighborhood is going to be taken over by Asians and Hispanics. Blacks are going to be middle class. They're going to put the white person under all of that. And they're going to be doing their testing on the white man and the white woman to see the effects of crystal meth on their blood. They already got these plasma centers in the black community, in the Hispanic community, because they done hit us with every drug and disease and everything they could buy and enable us with. So I'm just telling you how the shit is gonna change over, and they found the cure. So to all my Caucasian brothers and sisters, the ones that treat me well and the ones that I like, y'all stay away from that crystal meth. It don't need to be said to stay away from fentanyl. That's a scorched earth scenario. If you got a friend, Caucasian friend, that's trying crystal meth, you slap that shit out their hand and you punch them and you beat them up a little bit. Put them back on good old fashioned marijuana, or good old fashioned crack cocaine, snorting powder. You tell the white man to stay away from that crystal meth. Definitely tell the white woman to stay away from it. So let me break it down to y'all women. Let me tell you, Catnap say I may be misinformed. I appreciate you. It's all about you going over there to look at your research, and I appreciate you looking into it. But check it out though. But let me tell you something. This is to the women only. You guys have something that men don't, and you guys have that uterus. That uterus absorbs any and everything. It absorbs it and it shoots it out. It absorbs it and it cleans it. If the chemical of crystal meth cause that DMT or I think it's, I may be saying it wrong, MRA, some type of thing that you guys produce down there for the body, and it benefits the man and the baby, all that stuff there. If they throw that off whack and cause your body not to produce that anymore, you lose all of your strength and your energy, because that what God gave you to replenish your energy, your life force. That's where y'all life force come by. That's why when you have sex, you feel invigorated because it's going up in there. That's why even when you do it with a condom protected, it's not all the way there. But when you do it and you go and you do your juicing and that squirt get up in there, your body get to thinking, God, let me rebuild the structures of the cell. Let me make it stronger so I can push out this baby. Am I on to something, y'all? Y'all seeing how I think? I think totally different, y'all. So I just hope you guys can truly understand what I'm saying. What if the drug crystal meth is not targeting the bloodstream of the white woman? What if it's targeting her uterus? What if it's targeting her reproductive organs? Did you notice birth rates have dropped? No, y'all ain't noticed that. Ain't too many babies being born no more. Definitely not too many Caucasian babies being born. I remember it was a TV on every commercial. You would see the Gerber baby. You would see all kind of little cute little chubby white babies on that thing. Now you're not even seeing little beautiful melanated black babies on there no more. You're not even seeing the little Hispanic babies on the diaper commercials, the Pampers and the Love diapers. They showing you 5, 6, and 7-year-old kids on our drug commercials. in school toddler bags. They not showing the baby. Remember, midday you'll see the baby crawling to get a diaper, Huggies. The baby standing up. You're not seeing that no more. Where's all the babies being born that was modeling back in the day when I was growing up? You're not seeing any more newborns. Definitely ain't seeing any more white newborns. They found out a way to control them. You're right, Ramona Davis. Everybody mixed now. Everybody mixed. I got two mixed children. God, I love them. Hell, I fell for the cookie in the cookie jar. I dipped my hand in the old cream mix too. Made some beautiful chili. I'm saying, take the racial energy out of this. Look at the chemicalology of it all. They done tested every drug on every culture and they know our weakness. Knowing our weakness, they can control us. They knowing what it do to destroy us. They knowing what it is. And they finally just came up with the drug to destroy the white man and the white woman. Now, why is this important during this election year? So now let's really get into something. So now if you want to put on your racist hat, please do. It's okay. You're not going to offend me. Just keep this shit respectful because you got other people in here that might get offended by it. This is an election year where a white man is running for president against a woman of color. I'm not going to say black, against a woman of color. She has some kind of melanin in it, whether she identifies or whatever. That's not my candidate. I'm just going to be flat out politically. I'm not a Democrat. Just going to be totally honest with you. So with that being said, they have a white man that's running for president. A white man that's a loose cannon, people. A white man that has a whole bunch of white people can sway a whole bunch of white men and white women, Karenicity, to do what he say, when he say, how he say, without impunity. I hope I said that word right. So how are you going to control a mass one brain unit of Caucasian people in their self-righteous energy? We're going to hit them with that damn crystal meth. We're going to flood crystal meth into their community. Y'all getting it yet? Y'all getting how my political brain think? See, I want to be president of the United States. I really do. I would love to be president of the United States. I'll fix all this shit in less than a year. But y'all getting it yet, people? For y'all racists? It's not about color. It's about control. That man who's up against Mrs. Kamala, Donald Trump, they're gonna do whatever they can to stop this Caucasian movement by doing it, by giving them the weakness. And they understood this what was coming to be because he's a loose cannon. For bad, good, and indifference, I don't give a shit. Both of them are not my cup of tea at the moment. But I'm so impartial, and I see the big picture. And the white man and the white woman, they have a weapon to use against them now. Why won't they sit up there and fire tear gas in the crowd when they disperse them and have it be laced with crystal meth? Why don't they sit out there handing out bottles of water to the rioters and it's laced with crystal meth, getting them addicted? Why ain't they sitting out there making it so cheap, showing them online how to make it in their basement? Why did Heisenberg from Breaking Bad be the one to make it? Because they figured out a way to control the masses in case this man takes office. Now, that's a hypothetical thing. That's what I think. Anytime a black person tried to move up, they flooded the neighborhood with guns and crack and liquor. Anytime an Asian tried to rise to power, they put opioids, pills, and opium in there. Anytime the Hispanic rose up, guns, drink, and heroin. The white man trying to rise back up, take his power. Now crystal meth is a thing. And all that failed. Let's scorch the whole damn earth with fentanyl. See, I can't stand a racist. That's the one thing that I hate. You can hate me because I mess with you. I say something wrong. Don't hate me just because I'm black. Don't hate me because I make a little bit more money than you. Don't hate me because my intelligence ain't as high as yours or is higher, depending. Don't hate me because of all the other shit. And you say, okay, he's a black man, I can't stand him. Or he's a black man, he can't talk about this topic. No, I think we all should be talking about this topic. Because when you get a flux of people willing to take over the Capitol for their belief, and you get them crunk on crank, glass, crystal meth, and they can do this shit for 7 to 8 days straight, there's not an army in the world that could stand against them. And let's not talk about redneck ingenuity. Them boys can make a gun up the boy can make a projectile out of potato. I seen them make a potato shoot out a gun with hairspray. Great day, I said. I seen them operate a damn chainsaw with a coconut. I promise. The man he put the coconut like a bike chain in a coconut, and he was running it across the coconut, and every time the coconut allowed the thing to move, the chain would cut down the tree, and he would just put it on there, and it'll just slice through it because he was just running the thing back and forth in the coconut, and when the coconut had too many holes in it, he'd throw it away, put another coconut under there. The man was cutting wood in his backyard, redneck ingenuity, with a coconut and a bike thing that you turn, and it turned it into a chain. And you put somebody like that on crystal meth and give them a mission? See, y'all thought this was going to be racist. Y'all thought I was going to tell y'all the poor white woman is a savage, she in danger, say the damsel in distress, Mario Brothers Zelda. They figured out how to control the white masses. They figured out how to stop their reproductive system. They figured out how to control their husbands. They figured out how to put that genie back in the bottle of the feministic movement. And it's crystal meth for them, as it was all other drugs for all the other cultures and races. So I know a lot of us on here, we're spiritualists. We don't supposed to have a racist bone in our body. We supposed to be love, light, peace, and harmony. So if you have a white friend and they're thinking about that crystal meth, you tell them no. If they're thinking about fentanyl, you hit them in the fucking face. Tell them smoke a good old bag of weed. Tell them get on good old fashioned cocaine. Hell, if they want to try hard, tell them to do that. That stuff will allow you to live. That other shit, the other three, man, you history, buddy. Swag, like social media done it too. See, people, that's all I want to say. I'm just telling you my observation. I haven't seen one black woman go to these hidden bases or unmarked places in the black community, these halfway houses. They're filled with Caucasian women, middle-aged Caucasian women getting out of work release, prison and stuff. Why? Is this an experiment going on? That's all. I just wanted to say that. I'm finna look at some of these comments. How y'all feel about this topic? I may be cutting their ass hard, boy. Oh, this is just sugar-free water. Ain't no liquor in here. Sugar-free water. Holland Lowborn. I love that name. Man, y'all be having some cool ass names, man. Jay, what's up, pimpy? Right, to give a message most likely. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Black Karma. That means a lot coming from your sister. I value your talk. I promise I do. We call Slack, shut up. This just water, man. It's midday. I don't drink in the day. That's sugar-free water, man. It's clear. He call that vodka. This is this is the president press secretary at his finest. I hear that. You don't play at all. Made this name due to being diagnosed bipolar. I love it. Hey, everybody, I'm just telling you, they got a way to control everybody, and this is the way. But the reason why crystal meth was so popular on the field is because they don't want the white race to rise up and take over. Because once they get on that, boy, ain't no stopping that. You staying up for 7, 8 days straight. 7, 8 days straight. And with that ingenuity mind from the southern white people, boy, you got you an army. So they have to figure out a way to quell that. They don't want Donald Trump to take office. Me personally, I don't want Kamala to take office. I don't like her policies, and I'm kind of so I'm telling y'all my political views. I don't know who's the best of the two evils. That man scared me when he talking about qualified immunity. That gives people to do what they want to do, and we know they over police our community. That's the only principle that scares me about that man. Then our sister, she says she really ain't gonna do nothing for us. So now we just gonna ride on the coattails of the Democratic Party doing nothing. So I cannot rock with either one on a real level. I'm still thinking. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I want to be president. I want to run against both of their ass. The world love me. They be like, man, he's so charismatic, but the bitch will push that button. I like him, but they won't give me a chance. This is the thing I like to talk about because it brings awareness. Plus, it's also solution based. As metaphysics, yep, herbalists, specialists, we can help our communities the best way we know how. I love it. That's all I want from these talks right here. I'm still the best spiritualist. I'm still the best storyteller on the internet. I'm still Southern folk magic practitioner. I get it. But people, they done found out a way to either increase that army's intent or dull it down. And they are rounding up these young white sisters that get strung on that shit, and they putting them all in one boot camp, one home base here in Central Florida, and they are really turning them into robot drones and puppets, mind control. I see it. Maybe y'all need to start looking at it too. So if you live in a poor community where they have halfway houses, work release centers, all that stuff there, see how many Caucasian women are in the group versus black and Hispanic women. Why is all these white women acting a fucking ass? Why is they all spooked out? Why is they all on? Look online about crystal meth users. How many? What demographic it affect the most? I mean, that's they did all of this to give a weakness to the feministic movement, and the feministic movement haven't been kind to men at all. But they did this to the white women to cripple the feministic movement for good, bad, or indifference. That's what this is for. So if you have a white friend, please prevent them from doing any kind of crystal meth because that is their unraveling. We had the DARE program. Crack cocaine was it. They not. I'm not seeing any crystal meth DARE programs in the public schools, in the community centers. This is the shit they want to be at. Make sense? They want it to thin the herd, to keep you weak. White women, white men. So next time y'all look down on black men and black women for having drug addictions, crack, and alcoholism, think about what's coming to your neighborhood and prep your damn self. We didn't get a warning. I'm giving you guys a warning. We didn't give a warning. I wasn't old enough to warn. I'm warning you guys. They finna throw that shit in y'all community just like they did crack in ours. Y'all kids going off to college, try this crank. Now they graduate through college and they get stressed out in their everyday life. Now they on crank. Now the diploma, the career, the family going down the hill. Now they selling the goddamn kids and the baby on the corner. hmm I worked with a white nurse who was on meth at a nursing home some years ago. Her son found her dead from an overdose. So sad. She was a very nice lady. Isn't that something? I know I got personal white friends, white homeboys that I grew up with that survived it. All them stories I tell you about the white boys from the neighborhood, they survived. But they wives and girlfriends are strung out on meth right now and they don't know what to do. This is why I brought this topic to you. Because I'm not gonna hate them. Even if they don't want to rock with my program on an ethnic level, I'm not gonna hate them because it ain't their fight. It's my fight. It's our fight. But they still good people. They treat me good. They still my friends. But I'm seeing a lot of their mamas and aunties and grandmamas getting strung out on meth at the store begging for change, going to other countries, Mexico, European Americans, white people going to Mexico being homeless, begging for change to support a crystal meth habit. They not doing it for crack. You can buy crack pipes out of the machine. You can buy heroin needles out of the machine in New York. You can't buy crystal meth. That has to be made. That has to be done. And then if it's a fentanyl epidemic, believe me, it's a scorched earth scenario. The last thing they want to do is use fentanyl on the world. It's a collective failure of the people on in every race. Yeah. Have you looked into smart cities? Yep. Their whole concept has started going to be worse control. Yeah, allowed to travel anything. Yeah, smart cities is gonna be the wave of the future. They put a stop on it. They put a stop on the one over there in the war. That's why. Oh, shit, I'm getting too political now. They already be on my ass. So I'm finna shut up. But the smart city has been halted over there in the Middle East. Wonder why? They would have had the first one. Damn, they want to legalize cocaine? What a time to be alive. Legalizing weed is pretty cool. I can get that. I done popped a gummy in my life. I done smoked the God blunt. But cocaine, that stuff, they're rough, man. Did something like that come out in the letter of the year about vices and to be mindful of the things you like too much? Uh-huh. Well, that's a hell of a legal issue. Damn. Damn, not the powder pack. Hey, powder pack, baby. Go on, let me give it a how to say go on, let me get a bump. Give me $3 for a bump, bitch. Here, use my fingernail. You know when you were selling dope, you used to chip off the dime rock, you chip it down, $3, $3, $3. So you done turned the nick into motherfucking 10, $9. I made a $4 profit off the bitch. I was a dope dealer back in there. I was a seller, boy. I'm just saying, I was him. I love the grown up version of me. I love me. I love this grown up version of me. This spiritual version, I love it. I ain't got to do all that shit. I ain't got to do it, baby. Come on, ponytails. That's what they used to call me, ponytails, cause ponytail, man. You got it. Come on, come on, come on. I say, how much you got? Man, I got $2. Here, here. Give me your stem. Hold your stem. Let me pack it for you. All right, all right. Give me the money. Take them $3 off of Nick. Oh, Ponytail's gonna let you get some of it. He'll pack your stem for you. $5 piece of rock then turned then the goddamn $11, $12 surplus. You remember my saying back when I was out there selling? 8 you straight, 9 you fine, 10 you in. We ain't let no money go. We'll give you a dime for 8. 8 you straight, 9 you fine, 10 you in. I can't teach y'all how to sell dope on here. I'm a spiritualist. They better be careful because even snow don't melt no more. I got coat peeking there naturally. No, I don't do that neither. Hey, Black Karma, sell them a bump. When it become legal, sell them a bump. You reach in the valve. Bitch, use my nail. Make sure I ain't using your nail. Use my nail. Give me $5 for this bump. You got it all. Digging they nose with it. Get it all, bitch. You paid for it. Wipe it off. Let them legalize it. I'm going to Switzerland, bitch. I'm going to be the bump selling king. Come here, bitch, and give me. Use my nail, bitch. Oh my God, I love this. I love the fucking internet, man. My father was a crackhead in the 90s. I was born in 92. Now he's OB, obsessed with calling everybody crackhead since he claimed he's sober. Dip has crackhead tendencies. Yeah, so my mama got off crack cocaine in 84. She got off crack cocaine in 1984, and that's when we got our first apartment. We was living in cars up until that. So I know it. I can joke about it because I survived. Knowing what my family been through, I grew up to sell it, cook it, and sell it. So this version of me right now is so sympathetic and empathetic to the people that have drug addictions or alcoholic addictions or suicidal tendencies, to where I know where I came from. And that's what I'm just trying to make everybody understand. It's really all about loving everybody and helping everybody to the best of your ability. Don't go beyond and put yourself in harm's way, but making sure everybody, every human on this planet is safe. That's my goal in life. I'm going to joke about it. I'm going to have a little fun because I survived it. I got the right to. But all in all, protect your people against drugs, people. Protect your people against this. Definitely look out for your white friends. That if they get hope to that crystal meth, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. They out of here. One taste of that shit is like mother's milk to them. It's a done deal. They're gone. They can't come back from it. I think people that are deemed crazy or mental may actually be stuck in a different dimension. So Jay, I want to talk about that real quick. I don't think people that are crazy or all that stuff that's talking to themselves, I don't think they're stuck in a different dimension. And I'm finna make, and I want you to think about this, Jay. This is for you. Everybody who listening, pay attention to what I'm saying. This is how I think it worked. I don't know. I haven't been there. So I don't think that the people who are mentally ill that talk to themselves are stuck in a different dimension because we can see them. We can interact with them in our dimension. I think what it is, their mental energy drag that person, that other entity from another dimension into their realm, and they can interact with that because they have magnetized and pulled that energy to them. That energy can't become corporeal because it's not designed to be on our frequency in this dimension. That's why they can talk to these imaginary friends and peoples and things because they haven't that thing don't that energy don't belong here, but the magnetic energy of the connection, they brought it here. So that's why we see them talking to people that ain't really there. That's why, as tarot readers, psychics, and conjurers, we can talk the entities that y'all can't see, but we be knowing direct information because that body that is not supposed to be a corporeal solid body here, but the energy is what we're talking to. You see how it works, Jay? Oh, it's all I be thinking. I'm not just a pretty mother sucker. I got a brain too. I be thinking. See, people look at me and think I'm just cute as hell. No, I think I got a brain. I'm not just a penis and a good face. I am also an intellectual, a scholar, and a gentleman. Just take me for a tool to be used. How y'all like this, man? At the end of my little talks, I like to try to make you laugh. I should have been a comedian. I tell all y'all, I really wanted to be a comedian. I wanted to do stand up comedy, and I would have been good at it because I got some good jokes, and I know how to tell a funny story. I wanted to be a comedian, but Spirit called me to be a spiritualist to help people. So I like to do my practice my little stand up after. I say something important to keep you happy and things like that. Oh yeah, Swack, I'm gonna toot it, baby. If I don't toot my own horn, somebody else ain't gonna toot it at all for me. Fuck it. Woo! Most, I hear that. Just Dawes. What's up, Just Dawes? Well, everybody, I'm finna let y'all go. I got another reading. I'm just sitting up here reading, then I've got to do some editing and recording. Gotta get, hey, True Spook. I figured out how it worked with the Patreon. I figured out how it worked with the Patreon, so it's working now. I literally went and bought a brand new computer, thought this computer was messed up. Come to find out, my house just went into a spiritual vortex. Because guess what? It ain't been plugged up all night, ain't been plugged up 2 days. The house is still in the spiritual vortex. Let's see if it come on. No plug, no battery operated. I'm gonna show this until every day until it ain't got nothing. You can't open it. Nothing. It's still a magical fucking fan. Explain that, god damn it. We should do a first spiritual comedy show. I would like that, Jay. It happened when all the power went out on the block last week, and my house was the only house on the block with power. And then the computer started messing up. So I said, damn, a computer old because it's 6 years old. This one. So I said, let me go buy a new computer, which I just spent $1,100 on this cool mofo here. It's a HP Envy 16 wide. And then this one right here. So I thought I needed that one. Then soon as I get back and everything done and I hook this one up, this one is working as fast as that one. So my house was just a vortex slowing everything down. So now my videos upload to Patreon good, uploading to YouTube good. And I'm like, I'm out of $1,200 damn dollars for a damn computer. I ain't had that money to spend. But I had to do what I had to do. So spiritual vortex house it is. My house took all the power. I know, right? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's the truth. Thank you, Mara. That's the True Spook channel. Yes. With the motorcycle on it. Well, I cut the motorcycle out and put it on there and saved it. But that's how it's going. But everybody, I'm finna get back to work. I told you guys I was gonna talk about this. Listen, drop a real comment below. If you guys, I don't think some people, if you got a racist bone in your body and you guys can't understand what I'm saying, I mean, don't comment racist because people want to really understand and see this. Share this video if you think it could help somebody. But for the people who made it all the way through, drop a comment in this thing, man. Tell me what you think about this right here because this is just my observation. This is what I'm seeing directly. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or paying attention, but I encourage you to pay attention in your neighborhood so you can see the war that's happening. They slid this shit under our nose. I ain't never seen these white women strung out on this stuff look so damn bad and so messed up, picking their face apart to the point where these clubs, gangs, and organizations saying in the underworld, if you doing this stuff, you can't be part of us. This stuff is nuclear. They know it's nuclear. Just saying. All right, everybody, I'm gonna let you go. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe. Oh shit, I ain't say. Hey, the Patreon is up. If you the conclusion to the story from my True Spook is up. There's two different tiers. I'll let you figure out which one you want, and it lists what each tier offers. So go check it out. If you like the stories, you want to subscribe to the Patreon, you do it. I can promise you, the full story will never be released on YouTube, not with my consent, and because I own that marking, I will sue whoever put it up there. That's smart business sense. I own that skull and unk. I own True Spook TV. I purchased it. I own it. Got the paperwork to it. People, when you come up with an idea, get it so other people can't put it on their page without showing your label or giving you credit or at least asking your permission. So I own it. But yes, the remainder of the story is up. I'm going to be taking all the old stories off. I'm going to be cutting them, leaving 30 minutes up and putting the rest on there because I'm pretty sure y'all already listened to them all. So I'll be leaving a portion of it on True Spook YouTube and putting the rest up because, again, all the new ones going to be coming up there. 20 to 30 minutes on YouTube. The rest is going to be on Patreon because I ain't gonna say nobody, but I wasn't getting a lot of likes and shares or interactive with it as I thought I would be. So I have to do whatever to make sure, me and grandma getting compensated in some form or fashion. All right, everybody, I'm gonna let you go for real. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I am the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.